Hello, YouTube, from the bedroom here. You Guitar Junkie. So, I'm going to just be jamming with my Agile. What is it? I don't even know. 3100. There's so many of them, can't remember. Sanded down the back of the neck. It is sweet. Really nice now. Still see the wood grain though. Yeah. Mahogany set neck and body with a Birdseye maple top. Not a veneer, a top. What is going on with this? Ay, ay, ay. See, I put the strap through the loops. I should say I put the cord through the loops of the strap. So it's up out of my way and doesn't hang down. So I'm just gonna run through my Demon FX Andy Timmons clone through the Dirty Boost and then through my Sonic Fuel GoCo pedal, which gives me that, yeah, that gritty old school 60s kind of thing. And I was gonna put a backing track on though, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's got a good sound to it, good tone. Let's do this here. Yeah. Hear how I gave it some more heat? I mean, really didn't get that buzzing, hissing, nasty kind of tone. Yeah. I'm so glad that I had gotten this guitar. I just went by the cap, the Birdseye maple cap. And for those who haven't seen it yet, just look at that. Would you look at that? Look at that. Just look at it. Just look at how beautiful that is. Simply gorgeous. Yeah, with the mahogany back and set neck. Grover. The real deal Grover tuners. Of course, enjoy your guitar. Be careful. It's hot. Yeah, don't mind me. Scooch over a little bit. Yeah, and the fact that all they needed to do was spray the toggle switch again. I can't tell you. I'm so glad I got that can. The guy, what's his name? The guy from Harley Benton. The guy that does the videos. What's his name? I forget. But I got an email from him, and on one of the PAF, I think it was something that I had that problem, and he just said get a can of this, and then when I bought it, I told him I had to pay for it. He gave me like $15 credit off my next item that I bought, my next guitar, which was pretty nice. So I'm glad, because I've used that on how many guitars since since then. And when I had gotten this one, I showed you the very first day I got it, I was like, the knobs are not working properly, what's going on? And there was something with the a wire on the back here. It was kind of like exposed, and I didn't do anything with it. I just, it stuck out a little bit, so when I put the shielded cover on it, it was touching it. Kind of like using it as a ground, maybe. I don't know, really. But, yeah, after I sprayed it, and I did that, and then wiped it, it's been great. It's been awesome. And I just changed the knobs. I put those big, fat gold knobs on it, because it really blends in with the guitar. Plus, I like the fat ones. I don't like the other ones. That's just me. But 22 nickel polished frets on an ebony fingerboard with real mother of pearl inlays. It's just a sweet honey of a guitar. And I think this and my Blue Burst were two of my cheapest Agile guitars that I had purchased, used. Someone asked me today, do you buy new or from Kurt, or used? And I think I bought 3 of them brand new from Rondo's, Michigan, whatever. I don't know where he is in America. And the rest I bought used, and they're just fantastic guitars, sweet guitars. I look all the time, I don't need another one. I don't need another Agile guitar, that's for sure. But I still look, because that's the fever, that's the addiction. There's still one particular color that I'm looking for. I've seen a couple that were natural and had like natural wood, and they look really cool, but not enough that I had to have it, if you know what I mean. So yeah, this is what is this? The 14th, 15th. This is the 15th, and my watch just said Bluetooth disconnected. What is going on? But in any case, yeah, a couple of days after the big weekend on Saturday, and going back and forth with my friends over it, and my thoughts on it. They're actually asking me, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? Only because, I worked security in the private sector. See, I'm getting text after text. ask me about it. And there's a lot of things that I saw wrong in the video that really bothered me that, I was going on and on about. But yeah, looking to see what was going to be going on in the news. And I did like an hour cardio at the gym, and I'm watching the news channel, and just one little snippet came on, and it was really nothing about the weekend, what happened, just about something, a court case being dropped. And my liberal buddy next to me going, "You must be happy about that." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm happy about it because it should have never happened in the first place." But be that as it may, yeah, I was heading to the gym today, and I've been watching videos of people being pulled over a lot, and the tyrants that are demanding this, that, and the other thing. And I always say to myself, just if they speak to you, they ask you a question, or I don't answer questions, just talk to them. You know what I mean? And if they got a video going on their phone, you know that they're encouraging something to happen. Just like the guys that do all that auditing, going to the post office and this and that, and with the cameras, and then people don't like it, and then the police come. They want that attention. So, what I tell my daughter is what every kid should be told by their parents. You get pulled over by a police officer, have your license and registration ready. If you don't, at least have your license in your hand, have the window pulled down, and tell them where the rest of the paperwork is and that you're going to be reaching to get it. And I just, I just had a feeling that I was going to get pulled over. Like my spider sense was kicking in. I must have ESPN or something. That's a joke, I know. So yeah, I'm going down the road, heading to the gym, and doing the speed limit. And this guy pulls out in front of me. This old guy pulls out in an old car, and I'm an old guy, but he was older than me. Pulls out in front of me and just comes to like almost a dead stop. Like the road was like 35 miles an hour, and he comes out doing 10. So I have to hit the brakes. I hit the gas to go around him. I see a sheriff's car in the parking lot with the windows up. Unless there was one on the side of the road, I don't know if it was the same one or not. And I saw him, and I didn't think much of it because I was just getting around the car. And if he saw that far down the road, he could see how the guy pulled out in front of me. Bill, be that to me. So I look in my rearview mirror, right? I don't see anything. He's not pulling out of the parking lot. I'm like, oh, okay. I guess it's not a big deal. I'm going a little bit farther down the road. I get to the traffic light. I'm slowing down. I look in my rearview mirror like I normally, and then I've got him behind me with the lights on. So I go, oh man. I wait for the light to change. I bang it right. I go up the road a little bit because there's a driveway where there's a park there. I pull into the driveway, enough where he could pull behind me and be off the main road. Have my window down. I took my license. I have 2 licenses that I keep in my wallet. Take my 2 licenses out, and he comes up and you know why I pulled you over? To tell me I'm a good driver. He says you were doing 55 and a 35, and I go, wow, man. Honestly, I'm saying this to you, to the camera. I didn't know I was going that fast. So I told him. I says, oh, wow, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I thought I was keeping up with the flow of traffic. Not thinking about the guy I had to go around me that pulled out and almost stopped. So I said I have my driver's license and my concealed carry license. And he says, do you have insurance and proof of insurance and registration? And I said, yeah, it's in my glove box. I have to reach over to get it. You want to let them know that. I reach over, I open up the glove box, I pull the booklet out for the car, and I thought it was in the cover, in the first page, and I open it up, and down here in Florida, you get these little stickers that you put on the back of your license plate, and it's got your birth date of the month that shows that the car has been registered for another year. And the car was in my wife's name. So he sees that where you pull the sticker off and put it on, but he sees the other piece of paper that it was attached to. Says, that looks pretty recent. I go, yeah, but that's not what I'm looking for. I got everything in a Ziploc bag. I says, is it okay for me to reach back over to my glove box and try to find it? Yeah. I reach over, there it is, all the way, of course, on the bottom. I open it up, I just give him everything. So proof of insurance, the whole 9 yards. He goes, I put the radio, I had a CD on, I had Gary Moore, where he did that collaboration, I think with Ginger Baker and Bruce, the guys from Cream, did something with him. I'm not really 100% sure. But I put that back on to listen to it. And I heard my voice in my head say to me, you got to get off with a warning. You got to get a warning. That's what I heard. You got to get a warning. And I'm thinking to myself, nah, that can't be 20 miles over the speed limit, So as the song starts, he's already back at my window. I turn it off, and he says, I'm just going to issue you a warning. He said, you have any questions for me? And I was like, no, officer, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for the work that you do. And he walked away. So I was like, I got lucky on that one. Plus, I was nice to him. I was cordial. I wasn't playing, I'm not going to roll my window all the way down, bullshit. And, I'm clean. I don't have anything. I was thinking right away, not the fine, but I was thinking about, the points on my license. And he's like, that would have been a $200 ticket. I was like, wow. I didn't say it to him. That was going on in my head. So yeah, I put everything away. I headed to the gym, and I gotta stop at the store to get something for my wife. And I see the lotto, machines there, and I don't like buying lottery tickets. I don't like buying scratchers. I don't mind once in a while when it's like 300 million, and I'll get a quick pick for that night. But just one, I don't go crazy. And I see that, and I'm like, let me, you see a video where like a tree falls down and just misses the guy. I say to all the time, that guy should play the lottery that day. So that went on in my head, and I went to the machine, and I went to buy a couple of tickets for my wife. I noticed one guy bought 4 of one kind of ticket, and I saw what they were, and I figured if he didn't win anything on the next 4, let me get a couple after that, and that's how you might strike it rich. And like for gifts with her, I would get her like 50 tickets, 50 scratch-offs, because that's what she enjoys more than anything else. She's like, I don't need anything else. I don't need any more jewelry, this and that. And I know she loves the whole thing. And she's been lucky. She's won, what is it? She's won, I think it was $1,000, $2,000 a couple of times. Let me think. Yeah, a couple of times. She won like $500, times 4 or something like that. And she was going on and on. And again, I won't spend my money on stuff like that. I don't, when I went to Atlantic City, you get $20 voucher from the bus driver when you go into the place or something, and I would never put it into the machine. I'd go and spend it on the boardwalk. But that's just me. And who knows what's going to happen with the tickets. But, maybe the luck was getting a ticket today. Who knows? I don't know. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good day and a better tomorrow.